Hi everyone, this is Barbara the Raspberry Stitcher. I am back for a special episode of FlossTube, the Jessie Watson Autism SAL. I know it's been a few months and I apologize, but I'm back. I'm going to try to keep up with everything. I've been keeping up with my stitching. I've been watching everyone stitch, and you guys have been tagging me, and I'm so excited and I'm so thrilled with everyone's progress, and I really appreciate you guys stitching along with me. I totally feel the love, and all of you have just been a total blessing, and I really appreciate it. Today is Monday, September 20th. Well, it's almost fall, y'all. So I'm very excited. September is one of my favorite months. Sampler September. So perfect time to be stitching Jessie, and I love it. So let's go over it. If you haven't or don't know anything about my style, go back to the Jessie Watson #1, and it will explain everything. I'll go over real quickly. Here is the project we're working on, Jessie Watson 1816 from Hands Across the Sea. It's a download. I do not think they have a hard chart yet at all. When it comes out, I will definitely be buying it so I can keep it as a memento, because this has just been a really special time for me, and you all have made it that way. So I'm going to go over what we've done, where we are. So here is the breakdown. This was April, May, June, July, August. Now we're finishing up September with this border. Yes, we're just going to get it all finished and out of the way. I really wanted to do that just because I know that October and November and December are busy months. So these sections are a little bit smaller here. And then January, February, and maybe even into March, do the house. Finishing up at the end of March if you want to, or I'm going to be finishing up on April 11th, which is my son's birthday. And I'm kind of doing this in just kind of like ushering him into adulthood a little bit. He's going from a teenager being 19 into adulthood being 20. So I think it's kind of like it's just a special time and a way to commemorate it and help me with it and kind of let him know that it's a big deal. So let's get started and show you where I'm at. I am doing this on a 46 count X-Jude baby sheep with all the Vicki Clayton silks. And here is where I'm at. I have started down on the border. So I finished all of last month, and I kind of want to go over with you guys. I did change the initials. So in here I have my stepmothers and my fathers, my mothers. Over here of my stepfathers, it's hard to see, it's in the light blue. I have my husband's father, or mother and father. Then I have myself, my husband, and my daughter. And then I went ahead and put in Ayrton's name right here. And yes, that's how you spell it, Aarayton is his name. And he loves red, so I wanted to add some of that in there. He likes those primary colors, so I did a lot of them in those just to kind of differentiate it. I did kind of squeeze stuff in and kind of move stuff around and kind of made it fit, but I think it looks really great. I love how it has turned out. I am super excited. Just that portion is going to be sweet. So I was showing my husband the initials and explaining to him why I did this. He kind of doesn't understand this whole thing or the style. He's like, okay. So then I showed him the picture, the breakdown and then the picture, and he goes, well, who's this? So I think we're going to be taking out Jessie Watson. I know some of you are doing that and putting a special person there. I have not decided what we're going to do. And I told him, I said, well, we'll think about it. Think about what we want to do and where, what we should put there. I did have the idea of putting our last name and then my maiden name too, just so then people could maybe find these people easier. So maybe put Renault / Wheeler, which is my maiden name. So that is an idea. If you guys have any other ideas, put them down below in the chat box and let me know. I would love to hear your thoughts on that. Or if you're changing stuff up, let me know what you're doing. I would love to hear all of those different changes that you have made. That would be super appreciated. I don't have a super topic to talk about this time. I just wanted to get on here and talk to everyone and show them where I'm at and say, I'm still here. But I also wanted to announce I want to have a Stitch Together because I have missed all of you. I have missed just chatting once a month and kind of checking in. So I am going to be gone most of next week, but I will be back on Wednesday. And I thought Friday night, again, might be a really good time. So October 1st, and I am thinking between like 7 and 9 or 7 and 10, somewhere in there, we will do a Stitch Together. So I will post it on my Instagram and on stories, and I'll try to remind people. I'll try to tag everyone that's been using the hashtag so that way you know. And if you do want to, I do it through Facebook Room. So I do believe you have to have Facebook. And I will send you a link. So just message me either through Messenger or Instagram. Let me know you want to be a part of it. And I will send you a link to join my room for the Jessie Watson Sal Stitch Together. And if you're not stitching, Jessie, and you want to join, please join. It's just a fun time to stitch and meet other stitchers and just enjoy company of fellow cross stitchers. So please do that. I really want to also say, and I think I've talked about this before, but Hands On Design is doing a special along with Lady Dot Creates project, and the proceeds are going to Special Olympics, and I am so excited about that. If you have not seen it, please go over and check it out. I'll try to link it below. Although I really want one of these special projects, so please don't buy them all. I need one. Special Olympics has been super important for us. When Ayrton couldn't do things at school or be involved in activities, we tried different things and we were kind of rejected a lot. One of the only things he was doing was therapeutic horseback riding, which we thoroughly enjoyed and was wonderful. But my son was in swimming, and he did, luckily they had a special swimming session here, but it was only like about a half hour and it was once a week. So we wanted to do something more with him. And through Special Olympics, there's all types of athletic programs in there. And it is, in our area, it is run by volunteers, parents, other people who have, been touched by Special Olympics. It's kind of like a club is run. And I just encourage people to check out the Special Olympics in their area, maybe donate a little bit to those Special Olympics. They can always use the help. They do not charge any child, and I say child in parentheses because it can be adult. They pretty much start around middle school. I think depending on the program, but I think around that age is when Ayrton started. And he was in swimming because he loves to swim. So we really benefit from that. We did it twice a week. It was wonderful. He would swim for an hour to an hour and a half. It really was great physical activity for him. We had a very difficult time getting him to do physical activity. He really didn't enjoy some of the other things. He wasn't as coordinated, but this is something we worked on from the time he was little, was to swim. He knew all of his strokes. But it was a really great way to meet other parents, meet other people that were similar to him and that he could get to know. And it just became a really nice community. I mean, unfortunately, because of his behaviors, and now that he is living in a group home, we're not able to be involved. But it was a time that really felt inclusive, and I really enjoyed it. And I just encourage all of you to check it out, learn more about it. Even if you can't help, I mean, they are always looking for coaches and helpers in all different areas. Usually once a year, they have a state meet that they're always looking for helpers at. It's just a really wonderful organization. And just go check out Kathy Hands On Designs YouTube. Her and her husband did it, and their son has been involved. They have been very involved. I helped out. My husband has helped out. And I'm really hoping that we can get back into being involved again. It's been very hard recently with the travel and being away. And then also with COVID, there were restrictions and different things. And some sporting events they were able to do and some they weren't. So, But I just encourage everyone, if you don't get one of those, maybe just donate $5, $10 to your local um, Special Olympics. I know they can really use it, and they also can use volunteers. If there's something in your heart once a week to go and help, if they're doing something like when we had swimming, we needed volunteers at each lane just to kind of tell the kids what to do. Hey, you're going to do this many laps, freestyle. Okay, now use the kickboard, whatever it was. Just really simple things, but they need somebody in each lane. I mean, we had probably anywhere from 30 to 50 kids twice a week. So it was a healthy sport in our local Special Olympics. So it was really great to just be able to have that to go to. And people really got to know you. And if you weren't there, where were you? What was going on? And, getting to interact that way was really nice. The kids really, missed each other, were happy to see each other, enjoyed each other's company. So just a little tidbit about something that's really good and that can really benefit kids with disabilities of any sort. And it's just a wonderful outreach. They have all kinds of programs. I know, like in our local one, they have walking, they have basketball, they have volleyball, they have all different sorts. So, and like I said, they don't charge any participant any money. So it's totally free for the parents to do this. And that's one thing that was really wonderful for me. With all the other things that we had to do and the money that had to go into it, to have something like that was free and that was welcoming was just a breath of fresh air for us, and really was wonderful. So, okay, I'll get off that little soapbox. Anyway, I'm going to put something out there about October 1st. I should be back, and I will have a little Facebook room so we can stitch together and talk and just kind of go over where we are. Hopefully we'll be done with September, starting October. So I hope to see you. I've missed you all. I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much.